Some of the students enrolled at College T are part-time students and the rest are full-time students. By what percent did the number of full-time students enrolled at College T increase from the fall of 1999 to the fall of 2000? So from the way this prompt is worded, it seems like we might be able to set this up as an overlapping set. And so if we do that, what are our two groups? So we got our full-time students, and then we have our non-full-time students. And from the way they phrase it, non-full-time really just means part-time. So we got full-time and part-time, and then we got students who are enrolled in 1999, then 2000. And this is our matrix. And they're asking for, we want the increase, the percent increase from the fall of 1999 to the fall of 2000. Now, sorry, that's the percent increase in the full-time students only. So if we say our full-time students in 1999 was X and our full-time in 2000 was Y, well, percent change is just new minus old over old. So this would be Y minus X all over X is what we are looking for. Statement 1. There were 50 more full-time students enrolled at College T in the fall of 2000 than in the fall of 1999. And so what can we do with this? So we can say now instead of X and Y, we have X, and then in 2000, we have X plus 50. So say maybe Y is equal to X plus 50. And so now instead of Y minus X over X, we have X plus 50 minus X all over X. And that's just 50 over X, which is not a single number. And therefore, this statement is going to be insufficient. It is still dependent on the value for X, which makes sense, right? Because if all we know is there were 50 more students in 2000 than in 1999, well, the percent change is going to depend on how many students we had to start. If we only had one student in the class, then increasing that by 50 is going to be a huge percent change. But if there were 1 million students in the class, then adding 50 more is not going to affect the percent change that much. So insufficient. Statement 2, the total number of students enrolled at College T increased by 5% from the fall of 1999 to the fall of 2000. And so our total students is just these two cells here for each of our years. So if we say in 1999, we had T total students, then a 5% increase would be 1.05 T. Here. And remember, so if we're looking at our statements separately to start, we don't know this information here. And so this is going to be insufficient by itself because we can't determine anything about the full-time students just from these numbers. So now together, it looks like it's still going to be insufficient, right? Because I don't know anything about my part-time students, and therefore I need to know something about the part-time students, because even if I get everything in terms of T or everything in terms of X, I'll still be left over with one of those variables to solve for. And so E seems to be the answer choice. I need to know something about the part-time students relative to the full-time students in order to determine what this percent change is.